What's up, everybody? Making this other mgtow video because shit, why not? So I guess I don't know. I'm just spitballing. I don't really have any major topics, but one of the things I guess I want to talk about is kind of how mgtow is becoming, I don't want to say mainstream because I think it's all mostly anecdotal evidence that mgtow is becoming mainstream. I think mgtow is something that men have just been kind of taken back. I think most men aren't mgtow, and I think most mgtow are I guess lower level in the fact that like they still show bouts with traditionalism, like slut shaming. I'm not a slut. I don't slut shame because here's my thing is you don't have to date those girls. Hey, a possum. Nice. Look dead at me. You did not play possum at all. Sorry. But I don't like, if a girl sleeps with 100 dudes, I don't have to I don't like girls that sleep with 100 dudes. I don't have to date her. So which dick she's sucking or which dick she's fucking has nothing to do with me. Like, you just don't have to date that girl. It's like, they say, hey, the McDonald's on Hind Lane, or wherever it is, on Hamilton, off of 70, is putting their penis in the lemonade. I just don't go to that fucking McDonald's. Like, I'm not gonna blast on McDonald's for that shit. Like, I just don't have to deal with it. And people are like, oh, that girl gets around. Like, dude, who gives a fuck? You don't have to date her. No one's forcing you to date her. Why are you mad that she's fucking people? Unless you're mad that she's not fucking you, then just say that. But don't be like, oh, that girl's a hoe, and if you hadn't fucked her, because then you look like a loser. Like, then you look like a double loser, actually. Like, wow, she's fucking everybody, but you haven't fucked her? Like, but she hasn't let you fuck? What's wrong with you, motherfucker? Like, that's on you, bro. Like, I don't feel the need to slut shame. Like, I don't have to worry about that. Like, if I was with a girl and she told me, yeah, I had sex with 100 dudes, I would immediately break up with her because I don't have to deal with that. Hey, that's cool. I'm just not going to have sex with you anymore. And, you know, girls will get this, that age-old double standard gripe that, oh, if a guy has sex with 100 girls, he's a pimp. But if a girl does it, she's a slut. Well, depends on your view. But my thing is, I don't give a damn. Like, I don't. But here's why. Here's why that's always going to happen. Because girls, no matter what attractive level, unless they're just god-awful ugly, just a 3 and below, no matter what, someone's going to want to have sex with them. Girls don't deal with rejection for the most part. There's guys who at least have sex with them. Like, you can go to the middle of Times Square, like, hey, I'm horny, who wants to come have sex with me for free? Someone's gonna be like, all right, cool, let's do this shit. Like, that's gonna happen. Guys, there's a lot more that has to happen for us to get sex. We've all banged some ugly chicks, but there are not a lot of ugly dudes for free getting ass. Not a lot. Like, if you're a midget and you're trying to get some ass with some regular girls, for some non-midget chicks, you're gonna have to, even from midget chicks, you're gonna have to come with some shit. You're gonna have to come with that ooh-wee game, like that master game. That's just part of life. But my thing is, go. Sorry, someone's in front of me. My thing is, I don't care how many chicks, like how many guys a girl has had sex with. That just has nothing to do with me, especially if it has nothing to do with me. Like, I don't know. That's part of going, for me at least, it's part of going my own way. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to slut shame. I'm not going to prude shame. Like, if a guy's deciding he's not fucking, hey, dude, that's on you. More vagina for me that's available. Like, hey, knock yourself out. Like, I think with mgtow, a lot of it reverts back to old traditionalism way of like, this guy gets no ass, so what? How does that make him less of a man? Like, say he doesn't get in the ass, but he's got his PhD in calculus. That makes him less of a man because girls don't like. That's probably gonna. If you're a PhD in calculus, or you're a high-level chemist, that's gonna kind of take away from your pursuit of regular old vagina. Like, nigga, you're on some different shit. Like, you're on your mental grind. Like, you're hustling. I commend that. Like, that's dope. You're actually doing something. Everybody can get ass. It's ass. If you pay enough, you can get ass. This is gonna happen. But I think we have this traditionalist view is like, I need to prove myself by getting as much ass as possible. No, fam, you don't. Not to us. Not to mgtow. Like, mgtow don't have to prove to other mgtow like his manliness by banging other women or banging a whole bunch of women. That's on you, man. That doesn't make you a less of a man in my eyes. Like, one of the good things about being mgtow is that it takes away from that pressure. It's like I can just focus on building something. I can focus on constructing something. I can focus on being a better me. And that's the best part. Like, there's so many things men can accomplish. There's so many things people can accomplish. And I think wondering about who's having sex with who, unless that person's having sex with someone you're dating. And here's my view on that is like, all right, if I'm with a chick and then I find out that she's having sex with somebody else, I can either choose to deal with it and be like, well, especially if we're not exclusive, I can either choose to deal with it or choose to not to. If I choose to deal with it, I can't get all bent out of shape when she's out and thinking about the extra dick she's getting. That's on her. I chose to stick with her and deal with that. Like, I saw this article on Facebook that Luke Skywalker, Luther Campbell, the King at 305. It said, like, it's something about how Kanye West and other rappers made it cool to date strippers and thoughts. I was like, dude, if Kanye West and Wiz Khalifa want to wife up strippers and porn stars or whoever, great for them. Like, nigga, you gotta have either Kanye West has mad pimp in him and he can compartmentalize the Ray J video and all the other past dicks that Kim's been with, like Reggie Bush, Chris Humphries, who are way taller and more bigger than this nigga. But either Kanye's a super simp and, hey, nigga, you got to deal with that. And Kim caught the hoe's dream, or in Wiz Khalifa, like, bro, like, your girl was a stripper. Now, most strippers I know trick on the side, like, they hoe on the side, like, just kind of, if you offer them enough, like, if you're already taking your clothes off for money, there's not a price that's too high for the most part. Like, you have a price. Everybody has a price. Everybody has a price, and most people's prices are lower than what they think it is. Everybody has a fucking price. But if a nigga wants to marry a girl like that, nigga, that's not on me. That's not on him. Like, that's on him. That I don't care. Because I'm not the one kissing her and all this other shit. You gotta replay all the past dick she's had. Me, I kinda got that pimp in me, but I don't. Like, not for if that's gonna be this motherfucker. If that's gonna be my girl. But if that's just gonna be some regular chick that I'm smashing, hey, go do what you fucking do. But then, like I said, I can choose to be like, nah, I'm gonna kick with someone else who I don't have to visualize having sex with more people. Like, that's the shit that people don't get. And I don't get mad about it. Like, I don't. Like, niggas are gonna have sex with a shit ton of other girls all the fucking time. And so are girls. Like, so it's, I think a lot of slut shaming as far as guys go is jealousy. I know slut shaming is, and it's fear and jealousy when it comes to women, because they see a girl, especially if she's prettier than them, that's having sex with all these dudes that this girl wants to have sex with, or is getting attention from all these dudes that these other girls want attention from, and they're not getting it, they're gonna be salty as shit. Like, oh, she just like a hoe. Like, you don't have to get naked. Like, bitch, what the fuck does her being a hoe have to do with this? Like, what you, like, oh, I have respect for myself. Then you really need to check who you're attracted to. Like, here's my thing. If you're mad at girls for only liking bad boys, then change the girls you like, dumbass. Like, that's like, and if you're mad at niggas or dudes for liking hoes, then stop liking dudes who like hoes. Duh. Like, you're volunteering for something, and you're mad that what you're volunteering for that was already set in stone. Like, you're mad that the concrete is not gonna turn into fucking blacktop. No, that's bad. How do I make this? You're walking into a rib shop that is a pork rib shop. Doesn't sell beef brisket, nothing. It's all pork ribs. All the barbecues, pork. And you're mad they don't serve Chinese. Like, you guys should be a vegan restaurant. We're a rib shack, but you should be a vegan restaurant. Like, I can't believe you're a vegan restaurant. Bitch, you came to me. Like, we didn't kidnap you and bring you over here and force you to eat our food. No, you volunteered to eat it. You came into my establishment. You're liking dudes who like hoes. Most dudes like women we can have sex with super fast. Especially if you're a nigga who's bout shit. If you're a dude who's driven and has a purpose and wants to accomplish shit in life, the last thing you want that's gonna be difficult is fucking. The absolute last thing. It's just not fucking cool. It's just not fucking fun. Like, why would I deal with that? Like, if I'm putting it, like, I don't know any dudes who wants to be like, oh, if it's too easy, I don't want it. Hey, that's on you, man. You're the one struggling and waiting 2 or 3 weeks and going on all these types of dates to fuck. If I can smash that night, cool, bet. And most dudes feel that way. As long as everything checks out disease-wise, at least on the surface. But just like, that's it. Like, if we vibe and everything's cool, let's fuck. If not, alright, cool, bet. No dude goes out on a date or hangs out with a girl, for the most part, that they want to have sex with, and is happy not to have sex with them. Like, if I'm hanging out with a girl I want to have sex with, and I get to have sex with her, I'm ecstatic. Oh, my day went to fucking perfect plan. That I couldn't have drawn up that play any better. No matter what the fuck happens, if it starts with sex or ends with sex. That's the best. And the older you get, the more you should only want to deal with chicks who you know you're going to be on the same page with. If I don't know if we're going to fuck within like the first 3 weeks of us hanging out or us meeting, I'm going to go have sex with someone else. Like, why would I waste my time? Because after about a month, you're literally putting the pussy on a pedestal. If she's not letting you fuck, it's because she doesn't want you to fuck. Like, she doesn't want you to fuck. Because every girl has a guy that they'll fuck the first night. Straight out. Y'all niggas is crazy, man. This is Layton. Peace out.